What is going on, guys? We are back with some more Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Blazing, and I am here today to talk about the new Sasuke and Naruto, the new Blazing Awakening units that are now going to be Blazing Awakening, and with this comes a new level of will to play, will to win, or whatever you want to call it, because previously Naruto was one of the more friendlier free-to-play games out there. That's Gacha, of course, and with the introduction of this new Blazing Awakening and Naruto and Sasuke, that is just kind of, it's not out the window because you do have a lot of great, amazing free-to-play units still, you know, Curse My 2 Sasuke, the original farmable one, Jiraiya, you know, a lot of great units that are still farmable, but it looks like we're now going to have, I want to say maybe 2 banners per month that are optimal, quote, suboptimal, because we're going to have 1 Blazing Fest a month, and we might actually be having 1 Blazing Awakening banner a month, and it's not the case where the old OG units are getting Blazing Awakening, it's new units being introduced that are getting Blazing Awakenings. You have to summon to get the unit to then be able to Blazing Awaken them. So that is a big shaft to free-to-play players. And we were all speculating that it was going to be the previous unit, like, you know, the OG 6-star Heart Naruto, the OG Skill Sasuke, the OG Bravery Kakashi, like all these OG characters that have been in the game for quite some time. They would benefit greatly from an upgrade, but no, Bandit wants to definitely make it a cash grab. So, I mean, I'm like me, I am pay to play all the way. I'm a whale. So I have zero issue. Well, I can't say I have zero issue with this, but I don't mind it that much. I do mind it to some level, but I mean, I can, you know, summon. Whereas guys who just specifically play the game just to farm and just enjoy it, then this is a slap in the face because PvP just became just broken. But anyway, so going over the new cards, guys. So with the units, you pull them as a 5-star, and they have 2 6-star awakenings. That's 2. So you do with Dokkan Awakening. Wow, you awaken the unit from its 5-star, 6-star, and then from a 6-star, you awaken him into another 6-star variation that is considered their Blazing Awakening form. Now, it looks to be that Bandai is making the units with PvP and PvE stats in mind. So I'm going to be referring to the first awakening unit when you first take the 5-star to 6-star. That's considered, quote, sub their PvE form. Then when you Blazing Awaken them from the 6-star to the second 6-star form, that is their PvP form, because it looks like the stats are increased. The abilities are more PvP friendly over a PvP card. So anyway, so going over the first awakening of Naruto, this is his PvE form now. He is a short range skill unit and very, very good health, very good attack. You know, short range, that's what you want for a short range unit. Pretty respectable. In terms of the other, the original Naruto, the Bravery OT Naruto, his attack is a lot less. So the Bravery one will still out damage this guy quite a bit, honestly. And the other one self buffs. This one doesn't even buff himself. He buffs other allies as you know, jutsu. Field skill boost attack by 100 to 200. This is good, but actually, it is a good buff, but because he's short range, keep in mind, with the field skill, you need to be within the radius of the character. So if I want my other allies to get that field skill buff, I need to put him in the short range radius, which is very short, so I need to pretty much put them on top of the boy to get that buff. So it is a very good buff, but him being short range, like, kind of lessens that. I mean, that's a case for all short range units. I'm not trying to make a case just for him. If you're short range, this is a thing for all short range units. That's why I prefer mid or long range, or even vast, you know, because if you have a unit that's vast range, you will always, pretty much always, have at least a small portion of the field skill. Whereas short range, you need to bundle them up in like the low corner, which can be bad for AoE opponents and whatnot. Anyway, so buddy skill, 15% chance to dodge. You know what? I'm a fan of dodge. I'm a dodge person. I love dodge, and I know some people don't. I know some people think it's a very kind of a bad gimmick for PvP because it's kind of situational and it's very RNG based. You know, it's like a chance for it to happen, but when it does happen, it's amazing. But you're dodging people's jutsus and their attacks, and that can be quite irritating to the opponent. So I can understand people's pet peeve with it. First jutsu, 5 and 10 chakra cost, by the way. To all allies in range, other than himself, of course, boost their attack by 25% for 7 turns and restores 1 chakra. So he doesn't boost his attack, he boosts his allies. So I'm assuming this is either mid or long range. If he's going to boost allies, then you want to have a good radius to boost them. So I'm assuming it is long, honestly. I don't see any specifics here as to if it's mid or long. But if it's long, then that's amazing. If you get his ultimate, meaning his 10 chakra, you can actually stack this twice, which means kind of bad for him because he doesn't do his jutsu, but it means good for the allies. So if you have, let's say, freaking Utakata, and you buff Utakata for 15% additional damage, like, wow, that's dangerous. That's actually dangerous. Ultimate Jutsu, 13 times attacking skill damage towards one enemy, knocks him back. Deals 14 times instead if their body. So he has that like One Tail Naruto kind of thing where he does more damage to the type he's good against. So I'm gonna take that. That's pretty good. His dupe abilities. First one is reduce damage from body elements by 15%. Second is restore health by 100. In PvP 200. Hey, damn it. Second one is third one actually is reduce damage from body again by another 15%, and it restores another 100 health, but in PvP 200. And last one is ignore barriers. So the damage reduction of body is not that useful because he is already strong against body. So reducing damage of the unit that you're strong against or typing you're strong against is not as useful as the damage you're typing you're weak against. So if this is heart, reduce heart damage, freaking amazing. Or if this was even like just 5% to all, like I would actually preferred if it was 5% damage twice to all, so that's 10% damage reduced altogether from anything. But they made it very specific to a unit that just like he's already strong against body, so it's just like kind of why though. Whatever. So sync skill is boost attack by 100 when he's synced with skill. Very good. Wow. That's and PvP is 200. So if you have like him and Utakata, then that's perfect combo right there. His affiliation is with the Leaf, so restore 75 health, which is very easy to activate. 375 in PvP. That's broken. That's broken. PvP stats as his his first 6-star form. So this is PvE form now. 35,000 HP. That's very good. Wow. PvP attack is 2,712. That's pretty good as well. Speed is trash. Speed, you can't save that. Like that's horrible. That you can't save that. Attack is good. Health is very, very good. Speed is horrible. So you wouldn't run him in his first 6-star awakening form, but his PvP form now, this is his Blazing Awakening form. So if you have him at 6-star, you can take him even further beyond. It's not a 7-star. It's actually like another 6-star. I don't know why they didn't just call it 6-star or 6.5 star, you know, whatever. So still short range. Gets a reduction of stats. You know, that's okay. I guess I'll take it. Same field skill, same body skill. Jutsus are different. First jutsu, still 5 and 10 chakra cost, 4.8 times attacking skill damage towards one enemy and pulls them closer. So this is very good. Now keep in mind now, okay, let me make a scenario for you guys real quick, okay? So let's say if you have an opponent, all right, and there's a chakra, you know, pool where, you know, like there's these little pools of like chakra and poison. So if you put the opponent in the pool of chakra, it's going to reduce their chakra consumption altogether. So let's say if I pull a unit inside the chakra pool, you know, like that's it. He's done. No more chakra. He's done. Like that's gonna pull him in, and the pushing out, you know, like pushes them away, like knocks them back. That's a cool gimmick. But it's kind of difficult to maybe like pinpoint that to the point where you can actually, you know, like get them in the poison or whatever. But with this now, you can actually pull them into the chakra pool. Maybe easier. I'll have to see how it works in PvP, but I'm trying to look at it in my head, and it kind of seems like a pretty cool gimmick if I think about it. That might have Naruto be at risk to get in chakra pool himself, but there are ways, I'm thinking in my head, that you can fix that to where you can pull them in quite easily. So that's a pretty cool gimmick there. Ultimate Jutsu is 11.5 times attacking skill damage towards one enemy, negates type disadvantage and knocks them back. Wow. That's amazing. Too bad this is a PvP form. That doesn't apply to his PvE. Pretty good there. Jutsu's, well, his dupe abilities. First one is restore 200 HP, and PvP is 400. Wow. He gets a boost speed by 30 if you get a second dupe ability. Very good. Third ability is reduced chance to be immobilized 30%. Okay, boy. Restore 200 HP again, another 400 if it's PvP, and another reduction of by 30% if you're trying to be immobilized. So altogether, that's a 30% chance of resisting immobilization. That, in PvP, that's very good. Restores 800 HP overall if you have full dupes. Well, up to the 4th ability. That is very good. And boost speed, it depends what his current speed is. Current speed is 227, so that's going to put him at 257. That's amazing. That's very good. Yeah, that's like that's where you want a unit. Typically, I try to have units with speed of about 250 plus. So he is bare minimum of where I like to have my unit. So I'm gonna take him. I'll definitely be running him. Sync skills are the same, so he is a very good card in PV. Wow, brain fart. In PvP, I would more so keep him in the buddy slot for that 15% chance to dodge. And I'll bring him up to use jutsus, of course. But very good unit overall. And let's move on to Sasuke-kun. Hold on, wait, what? Nani? Wait, oh, interesting. PvP jutsu. Wait, what? Huh. So there's another portion down here where it says PvP jutsu, huh? So 4.8 times attack and skill damage towards one enemy, 80% chance to block them. Wait, what? Wait a second. So what is this? So we have this jutsu, and then we have his ultimate. Then we have a second one. PvP. Oh, I see what they did. Bandai, you dickers. Hey, okay. I was confused, but I got it, okay? So although this is his 6-star form, he has 2 different jutsus within his second 6-star form. This is his PvP PvE jutsu, so any jutsu that he used outside of PvP, this is it. This is what it's going to be. If you bring this man into PvP now, he has different jutsus. Wow. Bandai. Freaking Bandai. So same 5 and 10 chakra cost. 4.8 times attack and skill damage towards one enemy. 80% chance to block them from switching for 6 turns and pulls them closer. Words. First of all, Bandai released a statement saying that they want to balance PvP. That is crazy. That is absolutely madness right there. You can block. Okay, please fathom that. Okay, you can block them from switching. Like if someone has a hard hitter in the buddy slot, and they want to keep that person there to then build up chakra with the person having speed. So that they can, of course, build up chakra fast. You can screw that. You can leave the person out there with their first row of units, and that's it. Like they can't switch. Like 6 turns is the whole match. I think that's like maybe 6 seconds or whatever. 6 seconds or maybe 4 or 5 seconds, whatever. That's pretty much half the whole match right there. That's a lot of time. That's a ton of time, people. Ultimate Jutsu. 18 times attack and skill down towards one enemy negates type disadvantage. It knocks them back. Okay, so yeah, wow, that's something there. That's madness, Bandai. What are you doing? Sasuke now. Mid-range body unit. HP attack is wow. That attack is very high for mid-range. I'm gonna take that. Actually, attack is pretty appropriate. It's highly appropriate because it's on the higher spectrum of attack for a mid-range unit. So that's actually pretty good, honestly. Feeling buddy skills somewhat irrelevant outside of PvP. Jutsus are 4 and 8 chakra cost. Okay, I'm gonna take that. 5 times attack and body damage towards one enemy, knocks it back, deals 6.5 times instead if they're immobilized. So very interesting little gimmick there. So he gets an additional 1.5 times multiplier if they're immobilized. So that's very good, honestly. Ultimate Jutsu, 10.7 times attack and body damage towards one enemy, removes their barriers and knock them back. So pretty good. Not horrible. This guy here. Okay, this is what Naruto should have been. Now this man here, just chip me out, alright? Reduce damage from skill by 15%. He has that 3 times. So first, third, and fifth ability, reduce damage by skill by 15%. That's a total of 45% damage mitigation from skill. Skill is a type he is weak against. That's fire. That's friggin' lasers, my people. Lava. Okay. Second and fourth ability is reduce chance of being sealed by 30%. Okay, well, first one is 30% sealing, and then fourth one is 30% reduced chance to be immobilized. So once again, not that useful outside PvP. If you are in PvP with that, then that's pretty good, honestly. Sync skill with body heals, and then pretty much the same thing in Naruto. Okay, that's fine. PvP health is it's good. Yeah, it's pretty good, honestly. PvP attack is good. PvP speed is horrible. Okay, let's move on to the Blazing Awakening, guys. Blazing Awakening of Sasuke. Okay, so Parting Wings. Hey, I like that. So this is his awakened form, so he's still mid-range. He gets a severe reduction in stats, as you can see. So he lost about, what is that, like almost 300 attack. Lost quite a bit of health. So I mean, that does kind of suck for his if you're trying to take this guy, his Blazing Awakened form into PvE, like a boss or whatever, that's gonna definitely be quite sucky. But oh well. Feeling buddy skill is the same. So if you're in PvP now, that's very good. High chance, decent chance to immobilize. To resist, I should say, very good. Still has a 4 and chakra cost. 4 times attack and word board damage towards all enemies in range and knocks them back. So that's very good. This is in PvE jutsu into 6-star Blazing Awakened form. So I hope all this like PvE, PvP stuff isn't confusing, guys. Is new, so definitely can somewhat be confusing, but hopefully following along. Now his other jutsu ultimate is actually 12 times attacking by diamond towards one enemy, removes their barrier and perfect dodge, and knocks them back. So I think he's actually the first card in the game to have a perfect dodge removal. I don't remember anyone having that. I think that's new. That's actually new. I believe it's new, right? Real? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I think it's new. So first one has it. I believe so. Do abilities. Our first one is reduced chance of being sealed by 30%. Very good. Boost speed by 30. Very good. Reduced chance of being mobilized by 30%. Very good. Another reduction of being sealed by another 30%. Wow. He's a Gara killer. I'm gonna say that. And fifth ability, 20% chance to erase chakra consumption on ultimate jutsu. Wow. So that's friggin' Madara's last ability right there. So very, very good abilities for PvP. And that last one is not really for PvP because it's difficult to get ultimate jutsus in PvP. But it's good to have. Don't get me wrong, man. Don't get me wrong. So same sync skills and whatever. Quite a big buff. Wait a second. Quite a big buff to his health. So well, not big, but I mean his health went up by about 2,000. Attack is very good, and speed is decent. His speed is a little lower than what I like for my team. Naruto's speed is actually better than Sasuke's. But like if you have a secondary ability that you can run him. Like 234 speed is not horrible. That's for me, like I say, I like to have 250 plus. I would run him for his abilities more so than his speed. He has decent health as well, so I mean he can like tank, but I think he'll do like decent. Let's look at his PvP jutsus now. 5.2 times attacking by down towards all enemies in range. 60% chance to block their chakra recovery for 5 turns. Bandai, Nani? That is broken. Let's refer back to them wanting a balanced team. Like wow. So someone like me who's a whale, right? I'll probably do like 2 or 3 steps of this this banner here with them. Get a couple copies, might have enough to run 2 of these man on the team. So I can literally like spam his first jutsu if I have like 2 or 3 Sasuke. So that's gonna be bad for anyone that's gonna fight anyone like me. I kind of wish it wasn't a thing. I wish it was like 60% is kind of high, honestly. That's half the time. So like that's a broken ability. First of all, I would feel comfortable if it was like 40%. I understand they wanted units to be good, but their statement of wanting the team to be balanced is kind of out the window with these 2 units because the units are dangerous in just broken. Dude, like what are you trying to do, Bandai? That's crazy. I don't know if this is more crazy than Naruto's 80% chance to seal switching. Like I have no idea which one is more crazy. I think they're both equally just dangerous and disgusting. And Sasuke's ultimate is 17. Wow, 17 time multiplier. Holy shit. 17 times attack and body damage towards one enemy, removes their barrier. Okay, well, same thing, but he has a higher multiplier. That's insane. My man gets an additional 5% multiplier from his PvP to his PvE jutsu. Blazing Awoken, by the way, that's insane. That is actually insane, guys. So these units are broken for PvP. For PvE, they're very good. Well, Sasuke for PvE, I don't like his feeling buddy skill for PvE now. Player versus environment if you don't know. But yeah, friggin' this man here, the healing and everything, like they're good. They're very good. And if you're talking about a PvP, they're broken. Like there's no balance. Like you can run a whole team of Sasuke now. You can have 3 Narutos in the front with the first 2 do abilities, by the way, so you'd have to pull quite a few copies, but you can have 3 Narutos in the front, 3 Sasukes in the back. Bandai. Freaking Bandai. Anyway, well, that team might not work, but I mean, it's kind of like a troll team. It's kind of fun to run, I would say, so, something you can try out, right? Jesus Lord. Anyway, so hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Bit of a not speculation, but a bit of a breakdown video. These units, they intrigued me. They enticed me by quite a bit, so I wanted to do a video on them, honestly, and I did that because it's Blazing Awakening is like a new meta. It's like a new thing they're doing to try to get money from us, which it'll probably work because people like me will summon. Thing about that is that I'm skipping Blazing Fest summon on this, so it's not that I'm spending more pearls, but I'm prioritizing this banner over Blazing Fest because at this point I have the majority of Blazing Fest units. I don't have is the new Pain and Hashirama. But I feel these units will benefit me more in PvP than Hashirama or Pain, so that's why I'm going to save, skip this Blazing Fest and wait for this banner to drop on Global. And I'll summon with all my stones on this than for what I would have done on the Blazing Fest. So that's the only difference. Like, you know, like I'm not spending more, I'm just switching banners. So anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Be looking out for these units to be dropping on Global next week. The banner will be dropping in. It's up to you if you want to skip Blazing Fest. Now, at this point, people probably summon already, so we're kind of like late to tell people to skip or not. So anyway, so hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, I'll see you next time, and yeah, bye bye.